But I wanted us to end this year a way to set behind the list from 2011 and move forward into the next year completely new. To have a renewed and invigorated idea for what we're going to do so that we can enter the new year confidently. So we can move forward and actually accomplish the things that Spirit within is asking us to do by means of us. Not about building lists. It's about being present. It's about gifting people with that which Spirit has instilled within us and to approach it with inspiration. Not to do it from a mundane state of being. So if you're like me, you might have lived your, and I'm just making a generalized assumption here, but if you're like me, you might have lived your life from a state of victim. Like being a victim, a state of consciousness where you're a victim. And not just ordinary victimhood, but self-victimizing. Because I think that if we're victims in life, that consciousness sucks the joy out of life. And I noticed that in that particular area of my life, I really preferred constant upset instead of good, workable relationships. You know, I think that I choose havoc over harmony. When my laundry list is too long, it keeps it exciting. It keeps it very unfamiliar. It keeps it very fear-born. But what I discovered is that this leads to anger. I get angry behind this. Yet I know, because I'm a religious science minister and I'm supposed to know this, that anger can be turned into love. That it is the same power, that which creates or has the ability to demonstrate the least of demonstrations, has the ability to demonstrate the greatest of demonstrations. So it's very easy to turn love into something that pushes us up, or anger into something when it feels like we can't get anything done. I mean, I used to be with a woman that got so mad, her face would turn redder than these poinsettias. She was so freaking angry at me. And I would look at her and I'd go, really? Do you think that looks attractive? Now you want to make somebody mad. When they, you know... And I suppose you want to have sex afterwards too, because that's another one of those adult children of alcoholics behaviors. That we get into these relationships with people that model the behavior that we absolutely hate. Because we have a certain form of insecurity within us that's really about, it's an abandonment issue. That we put ourselves in these kind of relationships because we don't want to have people know that we don't like to be abandoned. So we constantly reach out for insecure relationships, or, you know, maybe you get those kind of jobs that never seem to pay you enough. But I got to tell you, and this is the part of religious science that'll probably make you walk out. No one can pay you more than you think you're worth.